Well, hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Mystical Fortunes by FEO Card Reader. If you're new here, let me introduce myself. My name is FEO, and I'm a card reader with over 30 years experience and a lifetime love of researching and learning about the mystical and the arcane. It is my intention and hopes that this channel will bring you some enlightenment. It'll give you some direction, maybe provide you with a new path, a new way of thinking of things, and maybe you'll even learn how to read cards. Of course, my disclaimer is this is just a tarot card reading. It's just for fun. It's just for entertainment. And it's an artistic rendering of how I interpret the cards. Please act responsibly with this information. With that being said, let's get on with today's reading. This reading is for my Pisces friends. Pisces, this is if you were not contacted on Valentine's Day by your special person. Why didn't they call? Why didn't they text? Are they ghosting you? And have they called since and given you an excuse? And you just want to see if it was their truth or the real truth. Let's put it that way. All right. With that, let's get on with today's reading. I always start every reading with a chakra balancing. It helps you hear the answers clear, and it helps me deliver the answers clear. If you don't know what I'm doing, please take a moment and watch the introductory video. You only have to watch it once, and then this small, less than 10-second chakra balancing will make more sense. So let's get started. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. See your silver cord attached to the pure white possibility. Okay. All right, so today's reading, we are going to look at what are his thoughts? What is he thinking? Now, these cards show a traditional male and female. These are from the 1800s. Back then, that's just the way it was. Make this reading apply to you. You know what to do. Let's not get tripped over details. So, for my Pisceans, why didn't they contact you on Valentine's Day? Why didn't they call? Why are they ghosting you? And if they did have an excuse, is it the truth? So we're doing this for Pisces. So Pisceans. So my Pisceans, what's going on? What's going on with your person? Oh, they're ready to talk. Okay, mature woman. So someone's on his mind. This is someone over the age of 40. Mother, sister, friend, boss, grandmother, auntie, that sort of thing. Let's see. Concern. Oh, they might have been maybe their mother or grandmother's not well, or something's going on. Definitely going on there. Oh, and a mature man. Okay, I would say something's going on with their parents. This is a male over the age of 40, father, grandfather, uncle, brother, brother-in-law. Looks like there's something going on in his family. Let's continue. Courtship. Interesting. What's going on? Wow. Child. Bad health. Yeah. Something's going on. I think he had to go see them in the hospital or the nursing home. If you look, this is like sitting outdoors at a hospital or nursing home. I think he wanted to be more with you. If you look, there's a Cupid there for Valentine's. I'm thinking for Valentine's Day. There's a Cupid there. I think he would rather be with you because this is certainly not them. This is a much younger couple than them. So he would rather be with you, but there's something going on with health with his parents, or grandparents. It's not terrible. I mean, there's no IV here. There's no CAS. Oh, the clock agrees with me. I have a clock that rings. It's not at the correct time. I turn it on. So while I'm reading, if it randomly rings, that means the message is true. So something is wrong with a parent, a grandparent. He much rather would be with you. He's just really concerned about them a lot. Main male. Look at the men on this side here. Concern. These are two older men and a younger man here. Gift. This is a hard read. What's the underlying pathway? I think this illness that one of his parents have been going on for a long time. I think this main male, he's a little bit concerned about. Maybe a sibling is not helping out as much as they should be. Could be a cousin, sibling, brother-in-law. I wouldn't even, this almost feels like, is there some kind of argument going on with the will or inheritance that are coming up? He definitely wants a new beginning with you. This is new beginnings, a fresh start, or your relationship is just fresh right now. He's got some family concerns. He might not have shared them with you, especially if your courtship is a little bit newer. This gift is something that's just handed, and when I see it next to health and a older person, that makes me wonder about inheritance. I think there might be something going on here with a sibling or somebody who's also close to this couple, whether if this is grandparents, and that would be a cousin, an uncle, somebody else, but this is more their age, versus this is definitely somebody older than them. So that's why I'm thinking sibling. There's definitely a concern, and it's this person is also concerned about this person here. He's not doing well himself. Does he have some mental illness or something like that? Because like I said, there's no IVs here. There's no broken bones, broken legs. The window's open. So this is almost more like get some rest, have somebody look after you. Let's see. Let's get some clarifiers here. What's going on? But I can assure you, Pisces, there's not a third person here. Not a third person at all. I don't see my third person card. No, I don't. I think there's some concern with this. So a sibling, or somebody else in the family is, maybe not doing so well themselves. And I see the parents aren't doing so well. And then the parents are worried about this one, but he'd much rather be with you and starting things with you. I think he's got a lot on his shoulders right now, especially if he's looking after both parents and the sibling. I mean, the sibling could be just something, it could be a mental illness. It could be, I don't know why I just got this. I wonder if the sibling has some type of autism that he'll need to be looked after for the rest of his life. So the parents are worried about that. And that's where the inheritance is coming in, and they're discussing that. And that's where the concern is about the sibling, is who's going to look after him when we're gone. I don't know. I've never said that in a reading. Okay. Anyways, we're getting some clarifiers here. Let's get some clarifiers for Pisces. Why didn't they call? I mean, so this is all going on in their life. Why didn't they call, and why are they ghosting? And when they did call back and they gave the excuse, was this the excuse? Was this the correct? Is this the truth? All right, cards are ready. Okay. Oh, the sun. Yeah, the sun is shining on his affairs right now. It might be close to his birthday. He might be in a new solar return. Yeah, the female, so whether that's mother, auntie, whatever, is very anxious, very, very anxious right now, about things, about how things are going, and actually kind of stirring the pot. Yeah, big concern here. He's got to make a decision, and it's not his decision to make. He's counting on this person to make the decision, and about this person. There's a big decision to be made. Yeah, it has to do with money. So this person, whether this is the father, uncle, grandfather, he does have money. He has made money. He's a learned man. So I'm thinking professor, accountant, lawyer, that kind of thing. He's a learned man. He has made money. There is money to gift. There is money to look after that. Now they just, are they arguing about it? Let's see. Yeah, it's a real cross to bear for him. Um, it is. It's going to be a real cross for him to bear, and it could possibly. He's worried it would come in between you two. If you look closely on here, this is another couple, male, female, and then there's the cross in between. So he'd like to begin something, but he's worried this situation will be a cross to bear. I think this is something like he has to promise or pay to look after this one. Yeah, he does want, to have a little bit of romance with you. He does want that. I mean, there he is. He's in the courtship and an offering. Loss. He might end up losing one of his parents in this next solar return. Um, and that doesn't necessarily mean they have to die. They could have to go into a home. Like, for example, if they had dementia, they didn't die, but they also are lost, to them in a home, or an Alzheimer, or so sick that they have other problems. There'll definitely be some kind of loss there, some kind of loss. Yeah, this is a big obstacle in his life. I think he has to promise his parents that he'll have to look after this sibling, and it's a big obstacle for him. It almost feels like it's so heavy that he's trying to create a life around that. But you know what? Better to start it, and then what the cross is to bear, than him for to spring it on you. After you've invested a lot of time and love with it. So I can see him being cautious and having to make a choice. Like, do I tell her? Don't I tell her? I think there might be a small amount of embarrassment here. Oh, yeah. You know what? This is his fate, and this might be your fate as well. When the stars come on, and this is a gift. This is some kind of fate that's been handed to him, and it feels like a burden right now, a cross that he needs to bear. But I think it's going to end up being a blessing for him because it is a gift. It's a gift of fate. Um, that. There's going to be a silver lining to this. He just can't see it right now because he wants to get on with his life, but he's got this huge anchor. You know what? I think you guys are going to smooth things over within the next 2 weeks. Um, Definitely. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if he's expressed this to you or not, this part of it. If he hasn't, you'll probably hear within the next 2 weeks. I think you guys will kind of work things out, and you have to make the decision too. I think this is going to be a big burden if you want a life with him. It doesn't say how long it's going to go on. At least 2 years, because here's the pathway. That's my card for at least 2 years. Um, so that's something that would have to be in your life that you would want to be supportive, or you'd even want that in your life for the next 2 years. And I know my Pisceans are such caring, loving people. Um, they're your nurses, and you might even be a nurse, and you love to run and rescue people. I don't think he wants rescuing. I think he wants a partner that will be with him and help him. I don't think he wants rescuing. I think he wants a real partner, a real partner. So let's see, how can you navigate this, Pisces? How can you navigate this the best way possible? How can you navigate this the best way possible? And remember, not all of this might not resonate with you, because, oh, one jumped out. This one really wants, because this is such a general reading. Some of it might, some of it might not. It's impossible to get a 100% reading when you're doing a general reading, because so many Pisces are watching this. If you want a further reading, put your name into the draw. And once a week, I draw a 1 hour complimentary reading. That's the only way you can get a reading right now. But once your name is in once, it's in for all the draws. Look at the card that popped out. Celebration. Look at, I feel like breathing. Look at the beautiful butterflies, a little bit light flower, like, be easy with it. That's what I want to say. Keep it light. Um, make you his happy place. So when he's got all these pressures and you guys get together, keep it really light. Keep it like a celebration. Like, don't complain. I only got to see you once in 2 weeks. Turn it around, say, oh, this is amazing. We get to see each other tonight. That kind of celebration. Make every time that he sees you a joyful event, so that he wants that more. He wants that relief in his life more. He wants that lightness that I know you can be. Like, even these flowers just kind of remind me of things that Pisces would do that keep things beautiful and light. And I don't know, I just think that's so you. That's so you. Even with flowers in your hair. So do that for him. If you want them in your life, do that. Do that every time. Instead of complaining, I only get to see you once every 2 weeks because he's living at the hospital or running one parent to here, looking after this, looking after that. Celebrate and say, this is amazing. I get to see you tonight. Let's celebrate. Let's cheers. Let's go out for a nice meal. Let's whatever. Make it special so that he just wants to do that more and more and more with you. So I hope this reading helped you, gave you a little bit of guidance, maybe created a new path for you. It was my absolute honor to do this reading for you. Thank you for your time. If you like this video, please press the like button, because then that shows me that you would like more of these type of videos. And with that, please take good care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.